Hello everyone and welcome to the demo of Shattered Heaven, which is a deck builder RPG. And let's just jump right in and see what it's all about. All will return piece by piece until all are home again.
Our god is no more, and we, the lowly mortals, are the ones who killed him. Now, the cursed remnants of humanity exist under the perpetual reign of his mournful ashes, condemned to a never-ending circle of hate and resentment. As punishment for our ancestral sin, our breaths are cut short as soon as we hit 40 of age.
Wow.
We are barren shells, unable to sleep, the desire to bring forth new life. Our last hope for a better tomorrow lies in a divine forgiveness that only bloodshed can grant us. 4 Vestals shall hail from the 4 lands. Sentia, where memories of old still sing. Delhem, ever untamed and never bound. Flamen, hearth of steel and spires. And our home, born from thunder and storms, Ashram. In the end, only one pair of soiled hands will hold the salvation we desperately seek.
Interesting.
Once every 10 years, our somber march to the Equinox Cathedral ushers war in. Kneeling in front of the flame of Vesta, we swear to repent. O ancient sin, stain us in red, so that we may never forget the firmament's grief. O ancient sin, grant us this holy pardon, so that we may one day mend our shattered heaven.
Yeah, wonder if that's ever gonna happen.
Forward!
The battle has begun. To beat your enemies, you must use cards. Each of them is a specific action Andorra can take. At the beginning of each turn, your characters will draw 5 cards up to a maximum of 8. In order to play cards, you need AP. The cost is shown by the number on the top left corner of the card. Your characters start their turns with 2 AP and can have a maximum of 4. You can see how many AP are available in the bottom left corner. Most cards have special effects, known as keywords. You can check a brief description of each card by hovering the cursor over it. You can also see a complete one by pressing the More Info button. Each character takes their action on their turn. The turns of your character and enemies are instead grouped in rounds. You can see the order of turns of the current and the next round in the top right corner. When it comes to inflicting damage, sword cards are your best choice. You can see the icon of each card beneath its AP, cost and gem color. Now use Vorpal Strike to attack the enemy. Overwhelm. Single enemy, deal 8 damage. Alright. You can see the intentions of the enemies for their next turn. A sword icon means they will attack the character shown, whereas arrows indicates they will grant themselves buffs. Use this information to your advantage. Looks like the enemy is going to retaliate. Use a shield card to soften the blow. They are the best tool when it comes to armor and defensive effects. Use Stand Your Ground to gain armor. Alright, gain 3 armor and heal 2 HP. Your AP counter has reached 0, which means that's all you can do for this turn. You can pass at any moment by clicking the End Turn button. Alright, end turn.
You're already dead.
Well, what? He just doesn't know it yet? Enemies can inflict debuffs to characters, adding negative effects during the battle. Each debuff has a counter that decreases by 1 at the end of the turn or when specific actions are performed. Once the counter reaches 0, the debuff disappears. You can see more information by hovering the cursor over the icon. One way to counter the debuff is gaining buffs of your own. All the characters can equip skills that can grant boons and aid you in battle. Try using Andora's Champion of the Parish skill. That one. Gives a blessing 2 and 2 armor to all allies. Some keywords allow you to play new efficient strategies to win the battle as fast as possible. Usually you can find them in support cards. The Everchosen has the Swift keyword. It allows you to discard a card you might not want and draw a new one instead. Alright. I mean, I'm not really sure which one I don't want. Let's remove that one. Andora's special mechanic is called Deity. Whenever she uses a card for each gem, she will fill a slot. Once all 3 slots are filled, she will gain a Deity point to a maximum of 3. Reaching 3 Deity points will power up Andora's next turn, granting her 4 AP and increased critical hit chance. After this special turn ends, Deity points go back to 0. Let's wrap this up. Use any card to deal the final blow and win the battle. Lightning strikes twice or inhuman reactions. That was the one that I removed. Let's do lightning strikes twice. Very nice. Oh, that was a tutorial. You can move around the dungeon using mouse or directional keys. Cute. Is there anything in there? I guess not. No? Sometimes during exploration you will come across special events and will have to decide which path to take. The outcomes are never fully certain, but you can use the descriptions to choose the more profitable option. Lonely is the lady of the tree, just listen to her song. Oh dear freedom, how I ache for you. Lonely is the prisoner of the oak, just hearken unto her pleas. Oh dear absolution, how I yearn for you. These roots are her poisoned shackles, and her heart is long covered in thorns. Oh dear Savior, how I dream of you. I am gonna go with ignore her. Gain loot and... Her song grows milder and milder, her verses now more like to the chirping of a dove than to melancholic poetry. Your body feels strangely invigorated, like a new spring of strength welling from within. You gain some loot, the party loses 5% of their maximum HP. Okay. Trap disarming kit. A set of lockpicks and useful utensils use it to try disarming a trap. A small floating being emitting a gentle hum. Use it to reveal the content of the next 2 rooms in each direction. Okay. While exploring, you might want to know what lies ahead instead of finding out the hard way. The Echo of the Child is a tool meant specifically for this. Try using it by clicking on the icon on the bottom. You can find many different tools, each with each particular function. Some can be used at any moment during exploration, others when particular situations occur. Okay. I guess that's a boss? Or someone to fight anyway.
For the Vestal.
Hello.
For Ashram.
Domina. Harness your rage. Magne is another member of your party. His special mechanic is called Rage. He gains 1 rage point by playing ruby cards and 2 points when he is hit by an attack. Magnus skills do not rely on cooldowns, but instead require a certain number of rage points to be used. Spend your pent-up rage to use the Hollow Bastion skill. Okay. Each character has a healing potion that only they can use to restore a portion of their health. Try using Magnus one. Sure. Each deck contains at least one legendary card. These are the most powerful cards available and usually have a diamond crystal. Try using the Oathbound Goliath card, then finish the battle. End turn.
Let's dance then!
So what do we have? Press the attack, deal 7 damage. Goddess of Thunder, Sinuous Overwhelm. Okay, deal 10 damage. Okay, let's do that then. Alright, that's what it meant. I thought the points were already taken away.
Try to leave a dent.
Well, I'm sure he can do 2. Yeah, use that one. Draft your way to victory. After each battle, you will be offered a selection of neutral cards to add to your character's deck. You can select in which deck you want a specific card to go by clicking on the character portrait beneath it. Every character must pick a card. When you're satisfied with your choice, select Done. Okay. Fire Walk with Me. Charming Denial. Well, that feels like him. Shadow of Doubt. Damage dealt is reduced by 20%. Okay. Let's go for him on that one. Let's do that. Alright. Okay, another fight.
Don't hold back, Shauna.
Ishana is the last member of your party. Her special mechanic is called Thirst. Whenever she kills an enemy or plays specific card, she will gain thirst points, summoning the beast Limodus? Limides? I don't know. These points will be spent to power up her cards. Try and play the card The Beast Within. It has the Gouge keyword that allows you to eliminate cards you don't want in your deck for the whole battle. Okay. I mean, I don't know which one you want me to... Okay, one of these, I'm guessing. Now that you have Limites at your side, you can use the alternate effect of your cards by spending a thirst point. When the counter reaches 0, Limites will disappear. Try and unleash Merciless Whip on your enemies and finish the battle. Alright. Well, end turn.
Onward,
Yes.
Thunderborns!
Alright. What do we have? 8 damage, blessing, and 3 armor. I might want to do that. Although both of them are attacking him. Deal 7 damage if you played another non-ruby card this turn. Add 3 extra damage. Okay. Might do that then. Yeah. What does riposte mean? Counter attack the next single target attack received. Nice. Click on that one. Let's get rid of that one. Let's get rid of that one.
Get behind me.
Alright. Okay, you're attacking everyone, I guess. 7 damage. Gain 4 armor. Protector. Protect an ally from the next single target attack. Okay, might do that one then. Phalanx. Damage taken is reduced by 20%. Okay. Interesting. Let's do that. And end turn.
We have to save them.
And we will.
2 armor, 2 thirst. Might do that one then. Very nice. And by the grace of his mercy, he saw fit to return to oversee our atonement. May he ever forgive us. A fate worse than death. Yeah. A lot of those, I guess.
Journey's end, at last.
You wish. This is only the beginning.
So that's the Equinox Cathedral? It's so shiny.
This is the most sacred place on Earth, and the only thing you can say is, it's so shiny.
Good to see you two in such good spirits. We still have a way to go after all.
Ugh.
Yep.
Step by step, the tower drew closer. Immaculately white against the barren plain, its masonry formed a tight reticle that enveloped the sacred building. And then, the grand portal opened, flanked by its 2 armored guardians. A stern-looking old man stepped forward.
Alright. Welcome, children of Ashram, to the Equinox Cathedral. I am Charon, Herald of the Divine Child. Thank you for receiving us, most revered. Oh, such a wrinkly old face. Is being the Herald really something that's special, sir?
Damn
Wow.
you!
Hey, do you have any idea how disrespectful you're being? That is all right. Curiosity is indeed a rare virtue these days. But yours, young lady, is a question that will find its answer another time. Over there you will find your chambers, as well as the merchants sent here to provide for your needs. We will meet again later in the presence of the Divine Child. Through your sacrifice may your people atone. Through our fratricide may life be reborn. Welcome to the Equinox Cathedral, home of the faithful and the main hub of the game. Something is awaiting you in the quarters. Go check it out. Okay. A sitting sack? What a treat!
Whatever.
It's just a pillow. It's so soft. Oh, something is spilling out. You're covering the whole room in ashes. Seriously, what's up with you? Have you been living under a rock this whole time? It was a shack near a mountain, so in a certain way it was under a rock, I think. Sacks or pillows, enjoy them while you can. We won't have much rest once the war begins. The small talk was cut short by the sound of the gate portal opening once again. Alright.
Out of that gate came a young woman, black hair that gracefully danced in the air with every step of hers, and a sharp, bewitching gaze. Following close behind, Two severe-looking warriors strode forward with pride. The Vestal of Sentia and her guardians had arrived.
Is this my welcoming party? Honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better one. I'm glad to see you here in one piece, Enra.
It's been a while, Lyra.
Such a cold reception. You're breaking my heart, darling. After all these years, I expected you to be a tad happier to see me.
What do you want me to do? Should I, jump into your arms? Screaming, "Greetings, O great Vestal of Sentia"?
Oh, I would be delighted.
Okay. Those two obviously have history. You're still keeping my old sash around your arm?
Sure.
Yeah. I'm flattered. I beg your pardon, my liege. We need to make haste to our quarters before the ceremony begins. We don't have time to lose here.
Oh, really?
Time spent with old friends is never a waste of time, Lonan, but I suppose you're right. See you later, Anra. Friends? The Sentians have been our allies for a very long time. This is the last chance of salvation for them as it is for us.
I see.
Oh, I see. Anyway, who's Anra? Me. It's just a childhood nickname. We trained together for a while in the name of our tribe's alliance. So, are you two really good friends? I think that this would be a really great moment to shut up.
Right.
This must be the call of the divine child. It would be better to reach the hall as soon as possible. Good. Let's go. Did I say something weird? Well, probably a sensitive subject.
Remarkable.
Behold our Lord Heliad as he sits upon his divine throne. Now heed his words as he makes his will known. Shut up, old man. They're here to hear me talk. And now, yes, you shall hear my words. Centuries ago, a Vestal from Sentia defiled my divine will. She corrupted the 8 guardians, made them kill their own wards, and then took over the pit of Naraka. What was once a hallowed place of rest for the dead is now a kingdom of treachery. Death in Naraka is better than life here on this earth, the most absurd slander. We have proclaimed countless holy marches onto her wretched dominion, executing her minions one by one. And now it's time for her to face my final judgment. This shall be your first duty in this new war of ascension. You want to save your miserable people from their impending extinction, right? Go deep into Naraka, slay the betrayer, and erase this ugly stain from our history once and for all. According to tradition, 4 will depart and only 3 will return. May it be in battle or in sacred duel, one of you will die. And do not disappoint me. This is your God's will. Through your sacrifice may your people atone. Through our fratricide may life be reborn. I suspected that not all 4 Vestals would attend yet, but out of all of them, how fortuitous is for her to be here already.
What?
Is that a problem? We just have to trust that the Ever-Chosen won't lose sight of our goal, even if...
What?
What are you two whispering behind my back? Let's get a move on. We have a war to wage. Okay, well, First reconnaissance. Eris, the vile betrayer, has challenged our most enlightened long enough. Surrounded by her cowardly puppets, she lies in wait, a mendacious queen among deceived souls. March on, keepers of the fire. Find the traitors so that just punishment can be delivered. Charon. Find all the keys and reach the exit. Time you were on your way to Naraka. To leave the hub, click on the dungeon selection icon. Well, each dungeon has 4 different depths. Each needs to be completed in order to proceed to the next. Select Enter Dungeon to start your adventure. Alright. It appears the child has a curiosity for some quaint objects. Perhaps procuring them will help soothe him? Somehow I doubt it.
The landscape passing beneath them was alight with small refractions, each a gem embedded in stone. This
it's beautiful.
was Sintamania, home of the pious tribe of Sentia, and a jewel at the gates of hell.
Look at all these sparkling stones. Oh, I would love to live here.
It's indeed a pleasure for the eyes.
Are you all right?
Keep quiet. We're entering the pit.
Every child knew that the hallowed chasm was to be revered as much as it was to be feared. A cursed place where dead souls gather. A grim sepulchre full of malicious energy. The reign of the treacherous queen. As they delved into darkness, their hearts tightened uneasily. But then there was a light and a gentle breeze. Under the descending pulley, a splendid plateau extended, as far as their gaze could reach.
What's this colorful rain? It's not ashes.
Flower petals. They are pretty, but completely useless.
Can I eat them?
No! We're in hostile territory. Everything you see here
Okay.
can hide a trap.
Indeed. As peaceful as this place might look, I feel like we are being watched.
Yeah, you probably are. I do not understand. The Herald said this was a place of death and anger. Yeah, this doesn't feel like hell at all. To me, this looks like paradise. I refuse to call this place paradise. It's a sin born out of horrible treachery, and we are here to put an end to it. Alright. Each dungeon is composed of different floors, each with its own special conditions. You will have to adapt your strategy if you want to survive. Okay, chance and fate are always intertwined, yet never truly meet. Which one will guide your path? The first trial, each party member draws an extra card at the start of the turn. Okay. Well, so what are these? Scapegoat, a small puppet of the everlasting redeemer. Use it to remove 1 debuff from the party. Instead of lockpicks, use it to try to disarm a trap. A clay tablet covered by ancient words of power can be used as protection against blasphemy. Okay. Okay. Ugh.
We have to save them.
And we will.
During each battle, you will have the option to complete a bonus mission. Each mission you complete will help you gather better rewards at the end of the dungeon. Okay. Critical's chance is increased by 10%. Damage dealt is increased by 20%. Ugh. Not nice. What do we have? Deal 7 damage, 6 damage bleeding, thirst. So you're attacking him, okay.
Not on my watch.
Alright. Yeah, let's do that one.
Come here.
Nice.
Forward!
Okay. There we go. Get rid of one of them.
Let's dance then!
Okay. What do we want to do now? They're still focused on him. Let's do that.
I can't.
But you want to.
Okay, deal 10 damage, pity 2, and bleeding 1. Let's do that one maybe. Well, she doesn't really need leech at the moment.
I've had worse.
Alright, what can you do, sir? Let's do press to attack and get rid of that one. And you're going to attack. Oh, I should probably get some armor. Yep.
This smells
Alright.
so sweet.
Oh, she doesn't need to heal. Oh, you're going to attack her, okay. Well, let's do that then. And let's do some damage.
Get behind me.
He doesn't need armor this time. Let's do that. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Cards you draft during the exploration of a dungeon are classified as neutral cards, or sometimes rarer, powerful variants called adaptive cards. These are temporary cards that can be added to anyone's deck and will be removed once you return to the Equinox Cathedral. Deal 7 damage, add 2 extra damage for each hex in your hand, deck, and discard pile. Okay. That could be something for Ishana. Deal 9 damage, Andorra, Self, Swift, Magni gain 3 rage, and Ishana gets Gouge 2. Enlightenment. What does that do? Gain 1 extra AP at the start of next turn. Ooh, nice. I think I'm gonna give that to him actually. That to you, and that to you. I can't really look around. Oh. Blasphemous events. Sometimes you might encounter events where there seems to be no right choice. If you have it available, you can break a tablet of protection and have a chance to avoid the event altogether. Well, I do. Nature's will. The malignant lies in the quietest of meadows. It lurks beneath the soil and seeps into the earth. Now the vegetation around you looks sinister, and you could swear that the air itself has turned poisonous. Is it caused by a mechanism of self-defense born from this very ground, or may its origin lay elsewhere? Yeah, let's do that one. If nature chooses violence, then you will respond in the same way, hacking and slashing your way out. You soon find yourself drenched in sweat, but ultimately free nonetheless. Inside the frenzy, some of your belongings were destroyed. Okay. Beware of the treacherous path. Enemies and special events are not the only thing you have to look out for. Sometimes you might even encounter traps, which can deal great damage and hinder your characters. You will have to disarm or evade them. You can use the trap disarming kit tools to try and disable the trap, but risk high damage should you fail, or try and rely on your dexterity to try and dodge it, taking less damage if you fail. Select an option and try to avoid the damage. Ishana was not afraid of anything at all. She had fought back hordes, swarms of monsters with her overwhelming strength. Whenever her thunderous steps echoed down the path of evil, demons and behemoths alike would scram right away. Alas, that proud warrior did not know... Excuse me, Ishana is not a warrior. Did not know that sometimes a single thread is enough to make even a mountain fall. Try to evade. Nice. Oh, how loudly even the mighty tumbles down. Luck may have looked the other way this time, for your efforts to dodge the oncoming danger are in vain. Alright. A lot of events. Kairos, a wandering peddler apparently. Always shrouded in a questionable aura of secrecy, he appears whenever, wherever, and sells whatever. You do not know what is more unsettling about him, his weird fixation over his horrible single lock of hair, the fact that he's always in a hurry as if someone is trying to catch him, or that you still have absolutely no idea about who or what he is. Heal your wounds. Slipping his newly acquired bag of coin under his dirty robe, the peddler shoots you an indecipherable look. Is that gratitude towards this shady transaction or something more ominous? You find better, mostly for your own mental well-being, not to inquiry further. Alright.
For the Vestal! For Ashram!
Okay. Defeat all the enemies within 3 rounds. Haha! Yeah, don't think so. You're gonna buff yourselves, okay. Well.
Don't hold back, Shauna.
Okay, well, you deal 14 damage, that's nice. Yeah, let's do that.
Strike true, my blades!
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, did a lot of damage at least.
Salvation by my hands!
Okay, so they are going to attack her. They have a lot of armor though, and they're gonna retaliate.
I can't.
But you want to.
What do we want to do? Maybe that one?
Just a taste.
Nice. I like those little graphics. Nice little touch.
Rage fuels me.
Okay, well, let's do that one. Nice. What do we have? Remove 1 random buff, deal 17 damage, pity 2. Gain 3 armor, heal 3 HP. Draw 1 common hero card, costing 0 AP during this turn. Maybe give that to her? I feel like giving that to you. Yeah. And honestly, this is where I am going to be ending this video. If this looks interesting to you, then why not check it out on Steam? It's certainly interesting to me, and I will most likely add this to my wish list. But yeah, that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!